what if Deku had the powers of the Ten Commandments? And this is gonna be the villain part. I did the hero part yesterday. It did good. It had 7 viewers on the first day, which is that yesterday. Which is today. It's confusing. Yeah. I'll make a what is it? Instead of the commandments being bad for Deku, they're gonna sense his rage, and he's still gonna be quirkless. And that's when and the last one I didn't give him. I gave him a quirk, which was an enhancement quirk. And yeah, he's gonna be quirkless this time. Inko's just gonna abuse him. Sashi, yes, I remember the name. Sashi's gonna be like not in their lives. And yeah, that's like they live, instead of living like in middle class, they live in oh yeah, I really wanted to make this big difference. I was gonna, if you've ever seen Seven Deadly Sins, I haven't seen when they win. Let's say they win, but let's say the 7 Deadly Sins die, and the 10 Commandments and Demon King die too. So it's separating them, and I want to make it not an ancient one. Like what are they called? I forgot what they're called. I don't know what the era is called. Where they had the castles. It's just a little bit of time skip, but there's gonna be, yeah, there's still gonna be quirks, but they tested a different way, and he never got one. And let's say they live in the poor side, and oh wait, no, let's say Inko got caught trying to steal something from one of the capitals, I guess. And she got imprisoned, and instead of doing we're gonna do four capitals, and the one she robbed was the normal one, and we're gonna do, by the way, we're gonna gender bend Bakugo and Todoroki. So there, it's gonna be, damn it, I forgot the fourth one. It's gonna be Momo, Bakugo, Todoroki. There's 3 capitals, and I forgot the fourth one. I should write a script for these. I don't know why I don't. I guess I don't have enough time. I'm gonna make, I don't know if I can make the, let's say Tokiyami, I don't know. We're gonna do Tokiyami. I don't really am really excited. I'm really sleepy. And yeah. So we're basically looking for one, so they wait a long time, and they sense his hatred. Oh, he hates him because Hingo gave birth, and they just threw him away. Right? They just threw him in the middle of all of them, so like they all connect in 4 paths. It's basically a circle, and they throw him basically in the middle. By the way, there isn't walls. There isn't walls. Okay, I'm not gonna do Attack on Titan. So he hates them. No, he doesn't hate him. He just despises them. Even though he knew his mom was robbed. Well, his mom got executed, by the way. And let's say his uncle's the one that saved him. And oh, by the way, when he receives the commandments, Demon King and the Meliodas, Diane and 7 Deadly Sins, all of them. Okay. And let's say we're not going to include Elizabeth. I don't know why. Wait, never mind. Let's just include Elizabeth. So all of them. So the most powerful is Demon because there's 10. Wait, no. 13. 13, yeah. 13. There's actually 2 ghosters. the dog officer can't. I don't think he can go to his, like, into a demon form, but I still count him as a demon. And then it's Meliodas, the Ten Commandments. The Demon King, was actually 14. He was actually 14. So the strongest one's gonna be Demon. The weakest is gonna be Fairy. In the middle, the weakest ones are. Oh wait, no, it's gonna be Demon, Angelic. See, second one's gonna be an Angel. Let's say Elizabeth's gonna be Angel too, just because he received his power from an angel. And then it's gonna be Giant, the Giant race. Let's see, all the races except for humans are still alive. Yeah, all the races, all the races died except for the humans. The giant race is died too, by the way. So there's only 2 giants. So, and then it's gonna be demon, angelic, and giants, and then fairy. The weakest one is gonna be the fairy, and it's gonna be giant, and then angelic, and demon. And let's say he's just a prodigy using in magic. And let's say I don't know. Let's say each capital has one. And by the way, I gender bend id Balgonjeroki and Astogami. And each capital has, let's say the Royals have a lot of magic in their bloodline. And say for each one there's let's say for each one there's a magic army, I guess. So we could say magic army. And I don't know what else. Each one's a magic army. Yeah, and say there's a captain, and they're the most like skilled magic user. Yeah, and yeah. And all 4 of them have one, at least one. Let's say when Deku got his commandments, he can he when he first got him, there was just an intense wave of magic energy. And since it's like a circle, they saw like the other opposing team. Let's say Todoroki sided with Momo, even though they're gender bended. It's not gonna be a ship. I don't know if you want to. I might do a ship. I don't know. And then Bakugo sided with Tokigami. So yeah, I think the other team has like the most powerful. And let's say he can block his energy, but he doesn't like want to because he's just in the middle, so he says no one can sense it. This magic is coming in waves, even though he's not even like using it a lot. This thing is coming in waves of magic, so it feels like the air is thin. So like for like 2 years, it's been like that until Deku starts to move like from the middle to one of the capitals. Let's see, it's near Bakugo's capital, and all 3 of them can feel like one's backing up. The huge magic like presence is going to one of the capitals, and Bakugo can feel it. And the capitals are not small. They're have you ever seen Leonis? Let's say they're 4 times as big. Okay? And by the way, like the waves they never stop. They just keep on going. And he says, sorry, I should hide my presence behind it. And he can hide all his presence. And it just disappeared. And Google's trying to find his presence. Let's see, if you focus on that person, like it cancels out the person. Like if you focus on it, with dekus, you cannot, dekus, you can, if you, even if you focus on him, you can't break through his the seal. He's like sealing up his magic, but he's so used to magic, but he's sealing it up so like no one can sense it. And as I said, he's going in there for a couple things, and he accidentally doesn't seal. He takes out the seal because he's already exiting. Because he just got something. It was going out, and he took off the seal, and they can feel it like moving away from them. And they're all checking their everything, because just in case like this magic force did something. And yeah, they're all checking everything. And let's say they go on horseback and decide to meet right in the middle with like tons of armies, okay? And let's say there are 2 magic captains, okay? Or like skilled, really skilled man that can use magic, right? In each capital. I'm just gonna change it up so it can be like at least a fair, not even a fair fight, at least just a fun fight for deku. And they all decide, they're saying like, is this your magic presence? And he says, no. Is it yours? Like, no. He's like, okay, then this thing has to be in the middle. And let's say and his uncle was stealing stuff too, but he didn't get caught like Inko, so he didn't get executed. And he opened up to Deku. And Deku, they see this hut. And by the way, his uncle is sick already, like he's at death's door. Because like this happened years ago. Even though it sounds like he's 2, no, this happened years ago. And yeah. And they're knocking at, they're just trying to go in, they circle the whole building. And then they, all 8 of them, all 8 of the magic skilled people, I guess, meet up near, and said, alright, we should just send everyone in there and knock on the door. I was like, no, we shouldn't knock on it, we should just barge on it. By the way, since Bakugo's 2 captains are saying this, normal Todoroki's captains are like, really don't want a virgin, because what if it's just someone with intense magic power? And when they got near it, by the way, Deku can sense them, but they're like just tiny energy. And he opens the door and sees like the whole army surrounding him, and he is just looking at them. And they all look back at him, and they said, a little kid just opened the door. And he's like, oh, wait, do we have the wrong, maybe it's underground? And they start digging under. Let's say they can use earth magic, so they start like digging under. And no, it's like, they said, no, it's in that house. And they knock on the door, and he answers yes. And he says, like, is there anyone else living here? And he says, yep, my uncle. And then he says, he's like, are you trying to do anything? And he's like, no, we just want to talk to him. And he says, oh, by the way, we told him how they abandoned him, but he's not trying to, like, reveal his, what is it called again? I forgot what it's called. Bloodlust, yes, bloodlust. He's like, killed his mom, like, for just and by the way, since they're stealing food, okay? Food. It was like Bakugo's, oh yeah, it wasn't Tokiyami, it was All Might's, yeah. That's what I was forgetting. And he has a daughter already, okay? And they're also meeting with me. And he already knows, yeah. And it wasn't Tokiyami, it was All Might, I forgot. I mean, it was gonna be All Might, yeah, he's still gonna have a 1. I think he's gonna give it to one of his magic captains. The one, I think it's one of the magic captain is. I don't know, should I give it to Tokiyama? Let's say that because like I feel bad for him for taking it away from him. He isn't. Let's say he was quirkless. Tokiyama was quirkless too. He has that quirk. He has that power. That's what people say. That power. We know. Let's say it enhances his ability to use his strength. Yeah. His strength is. So yeah, we're not gonna put any other names on any other ones. I don't know, because it's just gonna get confusing because I forget names really quick, surprisingly quick. And this is just the first part, okay? And this isn't gonna be as long as the other one. The second part of like what if Deku had powers of the Ten Commandments of the hero part, he was 43 seconds long, 43 minutes long. And the first part was like 34, I think? 34. Some gap. And yeah, it was pretty long. It's because I got invested into that one, I don't know why. And yeah, he is they check out the house and they talk to his uncle, thinking he's the like the one with all the magic presents. Because by the way, Deku is see Deku's behind it, so it feels like it's inside of they think it's his uncle, so they shoot him because they're like threatened by it, and it doesn't turn it off. And he goes, no. Deku says no, and he starts running. By the way, there's a window right here next to it. He opens it up and starts running because he thinks that, they're gonna kill him, so he starts running. And let's say he uses his Have you ever seen when the Ten Commandments battle with Meliodas in the first one in the tournament? If you haven't seen it, you're not gonna know what I'm talking about. If you ever seen like Meliodas jumps, well no, he jumps and then he hits the floor, which just creates this massive dust cloud, and then he tries to escape. Yeah, but he doesn't escape because he can see I forgot what commandment, but the commandment with so many faces can like seal people until like they're killing until they're killing or until he's killing or her killing. I don't know what gender that thing is. I don't think it's even a gender. I don't know. Didn't sure. Okay. So then they notice that it's still alive and it's starting to move, and they think it's down now. So it says, "Don't let that kid get away." And he starts running to, let's see which capital. So let's say Todoroki's capital. I don't know why. Just choose it. And he starts running out of there. And he does the move that I told you that he used against Meliodas uses against 10 Commandments. And yeah, he's using it, and they're all trying to get him by using the earth thing. By the way, in let's say Bakugo's is like most of his people use like people that live in his capital use earth. So and he's supplying most of like the army. So most of them are earth. Like he's earth magic, specializes in earth magic. So one of the captains specializes in earth magic, and let's say the other one specializes in the second one. And the second specializes in fire magic, let's say. And Todoroki's is ice, obviously. I don't know why. It's just ice. Because Bakugo's is already fire. Let's say he hates fire. So he really doesn't have a good, and Deku, I mean not Deku, Bakugo already knew this, so that's why he was looking for a really skilled fire user. And both of his magic captains can use ice, powerful ice, and his own army is basically just ice soldiers. Not like they're not better, they can use that element. I think it's an element. I don't know. Let's say they can use water and ice. Just they specialize in water and ice. Let's say that. Momo specializes in say steel. Let's say steel. Something that's not part of it. Just say steel. Like they can. No, no. Let's say they specialize in light magic, which is not even close. If you ever seen the Heaven Temple, I think that's what it's called. I don't know, the Temple of something, the movie. If you ever seen it, like the angels left some what are they called again? Some of their not successors, some of their like children, but they're not fully they're not fully angelic, so they're weaker, and it's pretty weak. But against like all the other islands, it's like in the middle. And All Might, by the way, both of them, All Might is let's say they can I cannot say words. Manipulate your strength. Let's say that. So yeah, they start chasing after Deku. And Deku just starts running to the basically ice. Let's say Thor gets this ice things. He doesn't know what anything's over there, but he sees something in the distance. So he starts running to it. And see, you're trying to kill him. I don't know how to try to kill him. And let's say changing objectives. Things like that. You just try to capture him. And let's say he's running away. And no one knows about demonic powers, by the way. So he's just he forms his demonic wings and he just flies out of there. And just hits this one and he seals off his magic. And they start let's say yes. I'm gonna make him look like Zeldris this time. He doesn't have the attitude of Zeldris. Okay, let's do that. Let's see his attitude of Deku. Yeah, Deku. But like not canon Deku, like he's more like he's not a wussy, okay? I'm not trying to make him that because he knows he has power. He's not cocky like a lot. He's just like confident in his abilities, and he says that. He's like, I'm not getting cocky, I'm just saying that I'm confident in my abilities. And yeah, he's basically Ken Deku, but he's not as scared. He's actually like pretty confident. It boosts his morale. Well, not his morale, it boosted his confidence and everything. Because he didn't get bullied. He just got thrown. So they searched the capital and they say that they found him. And yes, he is a muscly physique. Okay? And they're trying to capture him. And then he accidentally runs into the capital. And he just hides. He's just hiding. Not like, let's say there's a middle capital, which is where all the royal people live, and he is dressed up in basically like a long tethered up clothes. So he's just trying to run away, and they all see him, and he's like, is he even supposed to be here? And he starts running away, and he jumps the wall, and let's say and he throws. They see him exit out the other side, and because they're going in, let's say they were all prepared, so they were sent like a few soldiers in, and they were all prepared for him to like escape from the other side. Let's say they can make ice wings, fire wings, water wings, angel, weak light wings. They can barely fly, by the way. I'm not trying to make them weak, let's just say it's weak, because if we actually like included and jack powers, they would be OP as heck. And so he he's all surrounded and he gives up. And they try to shoot, well, see them again, but he just keeps on dodging. I mean, yeah, let's see, they shoot fire bullet at him, and he full counters it and shoots right back. And see all of them shoot at him, but it drained a lot of energy from him, but he doesn't have so much. But he's gonna get more. Oh, I'm gonna give him a commandment too. Commandment and the sin. Betrayal sin. And let's give him. What else should I give him? His main weapon's gonna be a scythe, as usual. I don't know why. I think it suits him. And none of them have a scythe. So yeah. And it's still gonna be loneliness. So he's gonna have both of his. He's gonna have his commandment, loneliness, and his sin, betrayal. And they're really powerful, right? But he's gonna have more energy. Let's say he was feeling sad, so he just walked in. And he just gave himself up. Let's say they held him captive. And he's still giving a lot of like magic waves. And let's say they put him in a sail. And the ice castle, say that. It's not an actual ice castle. The ice dungeon. And he's just waiting for no reason. I don't know why. He's like, this is boring. Alright, we're gonna give him the attitude mode. This isn't boring. And he opens it, and he just hits it. And this is infused with a lot of magic, a bunch of it, to be exact. Okay, so like the prisoners, there's a lot of them, and they're just surprised. And he just literally didn't even care. He just broke it. And let's see, this is right under the castle of Todoroki, which is like the main thing. And he just starts walking away. And all the guards try to shoot him, but he just uses full counter. Or should like throw fireballs at him, which is basically like shooting at him. And I don't know what else to do. Yeah, they also shooting at him. And he really doesn't care because he just keeps. He doesn't need a sword. He can just use his right hand to full counter anything he wants. And let's say he can use his right hand again to use. He has to say revenge counter though. To use revenge counter. And let's say he says, alright, I'm done. And he just throws a knife right at them. I don't know what to do. Oh, we're gonna make this interesting and mix in villains. There's a villain there, but let's say Deku accidentally walks in and says, "What's this?" And they're on time, and let's say he can stop time by Merlin and the Ten Commandments magic. He can just stop time and just walks away. And he said, "Oh look, he teleported." And he says, "You're wrong again," and you're wrong. And he gets rock. We're still gonna continue like the main storyline, but it's in like the castle type of age. Yeah, castle type of age. And he grabbed I forgot who, Shigaraki, and threw him against the wall. And everyone's surprised because he thought he was a teleporting quirk and teleported away. And then he grabbed Toga. See there, he already joined. And through Toga. Knows how to beast. It's women, okay? He threw Toga. And Dobby shoots animation, and Dobby, I think it's still Todoroki. And he just uses a small projectile, percentage of health flame and shoots at him, and it's hard as hell. I mean, Hell. Do not stop. Do not. I don't even get ads. I don't care. As heck, and he is burning, and he just throws a little sun. They didn't capture a lot of villains that say for one appears, and he just grabs Deku and tries to take away his power. And this is what he's trying to do. And he's like, I have your power now. What are you talking about? And he throws a little sun right next to him, and it starts to melt. It doesn't start to melt him. It's just like, what? I thought I took away your power. He's like, it's just a power. It's just another type of power. And yeah, let's see, he can't take away ancient powers, which is basically 7 commandments. Yeah. Yeah, so name your quirks. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. What else? They plan an attack on Todoroki too, and they're gonna frame it on Bakugo's thing, and he's already watching this, and that's why he really doesn't want to interrupt. He says okay, and he just walks away. He's like, "Are you gonna tell him?" And he says no, and he's like, "Okay, you better not. We'll come back for you and kill you." Okay, and he starts laughing, and he goes to the castle, and he just starts floating around until he can hear his laughing, and he's just laughing like hysterically. He's like he starts smirking and laughing, and everyone's like, "Wait, why is he laughing?" He's like, "Why isn't he free?" And he just waited, and then they hear an explosion, and he starts laughing even more. He's like, "Is this part of your plan?" He says, "No, I just overheard something and I started laughing." And Deku goes in front of Todoroki and says, "Can you, why do you have half red and half ice power?" He says, "None of your business." And he shoots ice at him. This ice, and this will counter. This reflects at her. This basically Todoroki, and this is, "You're too weak." I mean, you know that you can't even beat anyone with your power without your power. And this basically makes her use her power, and I don't know. We're moving on to where they attack All Might's thing, and often reveal himself. And let's say they can start attacking, and they can feel the shockwaves of them attacking each other. So let's say they send out their troops, including the Bakugo, All Might's still already there, and Tokiyami. I'd say Tokiyami's gonna be his successor, and All Might's not right to say that, okay? Just because I already gave it to her. And I don't know what else to do. And Deku's just looking at them and not moving because he's like, he's just looking around. And they're trying to interrupt, and Deku just grabs All Might in one for all. All for one of it. Yeah, all for one. And he basically just knocks him out. And they're shocked. Because they went through walls, by the way. Through walls. And yeah. They went through walls and they're waiting for anything to happen. Nothing's happening. Like, let's say, someone does something. And yeah, I'm gonna do this later, and I'm gonna do harem, okay? Don't judge me, I'm gonna do harem. Tokiyami, Todoroki, Momo, Bakugo, name's deku, right? So yeah, by the way, they're gender bend. Okay, so bye. I'm gonna do the next part right now. Or try to do it right now.